Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel. So yeah, very exciting stuff. We're going to be doing completely new Immortal Empires playthrough with Volkmar The Grim, and we're going to have some very interesting, unusual settings to try out. So yeah, let's get on with it. So what do you think of the new menu? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, it looks pretty different now. I've noticed as well that it runs a lot smoother than it used to. Just sort of navigating through it, so we'll just go through that now. We've got this new interface here. You've got the prologue here, Realms of Chaos here, and Immortal Empires, and it says beta up there, so that's what we're doing.
I command here.
And we're going to be, as I say, we're going to be doing Volkmar The Grim, Cult of Sigmar, and I'll be reading out all of his stats and abilities. So Volkmar is able to collect and seal books in the gash, increasing his military prowess and preventing them from being exploited by others. He gets +4 recruitment for witch hunters and warrior priests, bonus versus infantry for flagellants, empire knights and free company military units, and minus 33% cooldown to battle prayers and accusation. And he's got that's for his whole faction. For his lord effects, he's got better control in his province, 10% better physical resistance for flagellants, empire knights, free company militia, and melee defense +8 for Flagellant's Empire and Free Company Militia again. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the same as it was before, but he's got a new starting position. We can have a quick look at that on the map. So he used to be sort of, you know, around up here where the Empire is. I think, yeah, I think that's about right when this is moved all the way down here. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And there's a lore page if you want to have a look at that. It says he's got Imperial Authority, but I don't actually think he uses that mechanic, as far as I could tell. He's got a totally different set of mechanics based around collecting the books in the gash. And so now we'll configure the settings. And this is what we're going to do differently. So first run through, we're just going to do normal, because I haven't really familiarised myself with the Immortal Empires campaign yet. So we'll just do that. And we've got all these new victory conditions here. These are basically your endgame event, a bit like when Archaon arrives in Warhammer 2. The only difference is that you can configure them, and yeah, they look pretty interesting. Anyway, I had a quick look at these, and I like this one, Biggest WAAAGH, because I think that's going to be reasonably close to where we started, but maybe not too close so that we just kind of get overwhelmed by it. Because what I'm planning is we're going to have it emerge like as soon as possible so that you guys can all have a good look at it. And I'll make it max difficulty as well, just to see, you know, if we can handle that. Hope I can, but I mean, I think I'm a reasonable player, but we'll have to see how we go. Anyway, so this is the turn timer range. So this determines when the end game scenario starts, and you've got to turn this off as well if you want this to work. You can't have these two on together if you're interested. And what I've done there is I've just turned it down to the lowest possible point, so it can, the WAAAGH can come in between turn 11 and turn 36. And we'll have an early warning timer of, say, 10 turns there, just to give us a bit of time, a bit of notice. So that's how all that works. And we'll keep the advisor down and all that stuff, because you don't want to get too bothered by them. And let's get on with it. Yeah, really looking forward to this, because I mean, I've had a very quick look at this campaign for about 10 minutes, just to see how everything works and how it all plays. But yeah, all completely new, very interesting. As for the performance of the game, yeah, seems pretty good. Turn timers do seem a bit wide, so good to look out for that. Among you might pick up on them as well.
Purge this place and strike down any who dare to rise again. By the comet, that is my decree!
Yep, we'll do Volkmar. Okay, so we've got an army that's next to us right at the start there, and we've got this text here. I'm not going to go through all that because it's pretty long. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, as always, if you've got any heroes, stick them in your army. Try not to get them killed.
I'll scout the area.
And he'll give us a scouting bonus for the army, which would be useful. And also scavenging items and whatnot. Better post-battle loot. And first thing we're going to do, I believe you have access to Ogre Mercenaries, so might as well take some at this point. And that's just made our army a bit bigger. And I'm going to go for Tide Rebates as the tech first. So the tech, if you didn't know, the tech tree seems to be pretty similar to the way it was before. There might be a few adjustments here, but nothing major. So we'll go for Tide Rebates. And that'll give us better growth and better control. Just make things a bit easier and faster to develop, which is what we want early. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to just demolish this building because I want to build a farm here and get my capital going.
Volkmar the Grim.
Because we haven't got, it's not very developed. In the long run, I want to head for this tech, Fanatic's Decree, which give us cheaper flagellants. And Volkmar's all about those flagellants, so that's what we want, really. But you need a city, so that means growth. So that's what we're doing. We'll engage them. And I could auto this, but I thought, give it a quick fight. It's the first battle. Pretty easy. He's got pretty trashy units there. It's like skeleton warriors and archers. I mean, the only unit that might do some damage really is the archers. Everything else. Okay, I'll try and get this battle done pretty quick. Get our guns at the front, obviously. Crossbows behind. And we'll just stick the melee units in the middle there. Cavalry at the back. And we'll embed the ogres into the formation, because they're good for supporting it like that. And just stick our lords and heroes at the front. I'm going to put him on skirmish for now, but might turn it off later. He's good, just sort of a skirmisher type. And we'll put them in a group, all of them, so we can move around easily. And get going. Just cheesing that mortar really, just making sure I can get full range on it. Oh, he's not quite in range. We'll get a bit closer.
Heading out.
Okay, we'll speed it up a little. And let's get firing. And usually I'm going to pick the missile units because I have special hatred for them. Usually I like to do the missile damage myself, not the other way around.
No lingering! Crossbows ready, General.
Another thing I tend to do most of the time is just turn on guard mode. Because it just makes your formations easier to manage. But I'll turn it off, as and when. Don't usually use it on cavalry though.
Standing down.
Offering battle prayers immediately.
Handgunners.
And I think we'll get them hitting the Tomb King, so they should do decent damage to him.
Ready to hunt. Take position.
He's bringing his cavalry around there. Oh, okay. Should have spotted that, never mind. Does not matter.
Go! For Sigmar! Let the gods keep clear without delay! Keeping distance, sir! Attack! Budgets!
And we'll just try and get a flank on those.
Prepare for combat!
And it's time to charge in.
Taking aim! By the Jade Griffin!
Missiles at the ready.
By Golmaraz! In the name of Sigmar!
Take the ground.
Yes, sir! Grand Theogenist!
Mortar. Halberdiers, moving now. Volkmar guides us.
Ahead for those archers at the back there. There's not much left of them though. Yeah, the Volkmar is taking a bit of damage there. I think we'll pull him out and just finish them off with the rest of our units.
State troops ready.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a healing potion for Volkmar. That's a pretty handy thing to have. And yeah, this is pretty much done now, this battle, I think. Bring in those ogres to do some weapon damage. Got good weapon strength, ogres. Now Volkmar has taken a bit of a beating there actually, never mind. And that's that. So yeah, as I say, we're going to be having a super early endgame event coming in here. I think between, was it turn 10 and 10:35, so super early and max strength. So we should be seeing that fairly soon. Money's always good.
Blessings of Sigmar
And we'll take this settlement as well.
to battle.
And of course, as always, skilling up with Volkmar, we're going to be getting... Oh, okay, we've got access to this actually. Well, anyway, we'll be getting the campaign movement range, because that's just a standard go-to for me most of the time. It's just so useful being able to outmaneuver the other commanders. And we'll do a siege on this one. Am I going to lose any units? I don't really want to lose the ogres at this point, so I'm going to have to siege it, I think. So yeah, should get another settlement on turn 1, and that'll give us control of the province. And then we'll be able to speed up our growth a bit. Pretty trashy garrison, so try and cause a distraction. Relatively easy to just get around his formation with.
The more calls. We await your orders.
Right, let's get those knights around the back. Is that an opening? Yeah, I think so. We got any trees to hide in? Doesn't look like it. Never mind. So we'll group them and come back to the army.
Ready for war. Ready for war.
Guns in front, of course.
Great swords. Ready.
Me.
I'll probably keep the Volkmar out of this one because he took a bit of a beating in the first fight. And we're good to go.
For the twin-tailed comet.
Okay, he's got a wall there already.
Hand gunners. Mortar. I am ready.
Time to close in. I'll speed up.
Quick march.
And my knights, of course, need to order those.
Quick march.
Oh, that's weird. What's happened to the tactical map? Not there.
Yes, sir. Quickly.
Hang on a moment.
We serve friends. Bay. Ready for battle. Moving now. Open up that hole. We are ready. Get them.
Wondering if I might have accidentally put it on legendary difficulty.
Halberdiers.
Never mind.
Ogres. Tribe on the move.
Have at them. By Gal Maras.
Now.
dagger!
And we'll move our great swords up on the left there.
Now! Flagellants! Go! Sigma calls for the Warhammer!
So the knights are taking that point at the back now. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not getting the tactical map coming up. It might be to do with a bug, or it could be I might have accidentally set the difficulty too high.
For combat! Moving! Take position! End gunners! Take the
They will pull our guns out, so they're getting hit.
Crossbowmen! At speed!
We'll try and target his missiles with our ones.
Ah!
The guns are not going to be much use here.
Missile infantry!
Now we'll just have a look, see what our knights are up to. Yeah, I can see a way around his troops here, so that's good. We've nearly taken that point now.
The ground quakes!
And we'll move them up to take the central point. That'll help. Okay, what's going on here?
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Try and move them up there, take another point. It looks like he's on to me.
Formation mark! Yes, quickly! Mortar! Sigma! For the Warhammer!
Yeah, his archers are going down now.
Missiles ready, my Graf! Go!
Yeah, they are spearmen, so might have to be careful around them. I think we'll probably try and pull back at this point of the knights, because they're surrounded. Skeleton spearmen are not very good, but I don't really want to hurt the unit. I'll just dance around them at this point.
We serve the Emperor. Go!
And what I'm doing here is I'm queuing up movement orders. If you don't know how to do that, you can hold down Shift and then click the move button, and it can queue up any commands.
Ah! Quickly! Formation march! At speed!
We'll just try and run through them there. Run around them. That's what knights are good at.
Budgets! Whoa!
Speed up a little again.
It shall be.
Okay, he's spawned a unit next to Volkmar.
Like Ulrich's wrath!
That's pretty annoying, actually.
Volkmar the Grim. When do we eat?
Volkmar's in trouble.
Name of Sigma.
Now! For the Emperor!
At speed.
He's taking a beating. Come on, Volkmar. Get out. Get out, Volkmar.
Crossbows ready, General! Sigma guides
Oh, they're not taking any damage.
Battle ready.
What's going on?
Double time.
Okay, they are.
By the Jade Griffin.
Come on, Volkmar, get out.
And nuts.
Great swords! We serve the Emperor! By Galmaraz! To battle!
Whoa, we nearly died there. Very close.
Weapons at the ready! Quick march!
Bit rough.
Sigma commands! Quick march! Sigma guides us! Yes, sir, quickly! The Empire endures! Hand gunners! State troops ready! Charge! Budgets! For Heldenhammer! Now!
It's a bit more difficult without the mini-map.
Immediately! Bring us me! Off we go!
Halberdiers! Budgets! Cavalry ready! Soldiers of the Empire! Formation! March!
Biggest in the Troy!
Flagellants! Our orders? Quick march! Formation! March! Mortar! Crossbowmen!
Bring our missiles up.
Quickly! By Gal Maraz! Rah! Sigmar guides us!
And let's try and finish these guys off.
Weapons out, lads! By Ulrich's wrath! At speed!
Is that it? Disintegrated, yeah. But here we go. I use units, they're often getting the modals. Kind of just right at the end bar there. And we'll just occupy it. No point in sacking it at this point.
The instrument of
And we've got
Sigmar's
the
will.
province now, so I'm going to go with Council of Burgermeisters for extra growth. Growth's what you want early game.
Orders.
And we got some skills. Yeah, I think we're going to go down the bottom line path. Probably. I just really like, I really like the idea of getting super cheap flagellants later on. And cheap recruitment at this point as well should be nice. I just got to check something in the settings. There's it, difficulty. Okay, so it does say, it says normal, but my mini-map wasn't working there. Strange. Yeah, if you let me know in the comments why you think that might be, but it looks like a bug
My knowledge is yours.
to me. And we'll just get some. Actually, I think we'll go for archers. Yeah. We got another skill for our witch hunter here. Go for scavenger. And then that's end of turn 1. So I think we'll probably end this we'll end this part in probably about 5 minutes, and then I'll end this video, and then I'll just start the next one straight away. And we'll just have part 2 immediately after. So don't go away.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Okay, let's have a look up here. So we've got two lower level settlements here. We'll probably head for the one that's easiest to capture first. But we've got this attrition penalty here that we want to avoid if possible. So that's because we're in areas with vampiric. You see that skull there, that means we're in vampiric attrition territory. So we'll avoid that for now and just, you know, hover around like a fly, the edge of their borders. Get some archers. Should be a fairly easy battle, but really we want to be meeting Manfred to this territory, because when I had a look in the first 10 minutes he was just marching up all around here and taking all the territory and just generally being a pain, so we want to preempt him really. So yeah, in any campaign, like moving quick on the strategy map, being decisive tends to be important. And we'll go for growth, as I said, in the capital, because we want to get this growing soon and defended, and so we've got somewhere to sort of move out from. A stronghold.
Sigmar, grant me strength. I will cleanse them.
Before we go there, just... Right, what's he got? He's got almost nothing.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Let's take it. And yeah, I'll probably just auto this one, to be honest with you. Looks easy. No, because we'll lose the ogres. Yeah, okay, I think we'll fight this one. The ogres don't seem to do that well on the auto resolve, never mind. So slightly tougher garrison this time, maybe it's a level 2 settlement, not sure, probably. Oh, and is it tomb warriors? I remember what they're called. Just because they just don't run away, which is really, really useful for archers not running away.
I am Volkmar.
And I think we'll just camp out Volkmar at the back somewhere, you know, just chill out on his own for a while.
Accuse them. Great swords.
He's not in a great way.
Ready for war. Hand gunners. Don't miss fire. Emperor's might.
And again, we're just gonna do a sneaky around the back with our knights. Try and cause some mayhem. I think probably deploy here. That gives us some flexibility on where we move.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll move forward a bit.
Moving out. Let's go.
Try to get in range. Who's got some archers deployed here? So I'm not sure what's happening with the tactical map there.
Obey.
Can't seem to bring it up at all.
March.
Let's see what we can do with our archers. I mean, it's looking clear to me, so I think we'll just pop in around here.
Hand gunners. The Empire endures. Attack.
Hey, don't shoot him.
Yes, my lord. By Ulrich's wrath.
Are they shooting? Not sure if they're firing or not.
Crossbows ready, General.
Anyway, our missile situation isn't looking great, so we're just going to charge in at this point.
Quick march. The Empire endures. At speed.
And mortar's making quick work of them now. They're all dead.
Charge. Take aim.
And hopefully the archers will do something useful. Not the best unit, but Still a missile unit.
Quickly! We await your orders.
And the knights are just doing their own thing out here.
Yes, sir. Quickly!
Just chilling out, taking some points. It's all good. All good. Bring this forward a bit. And bring our melee troops in. Okay, how are our flagellants doing? I mean, Volkmar's flagellants tend to be pretty good in my experience. Probably bring in Volkmar a bit now
Sigmar's
at the
will.
back, because his ability
Budget!
could be useful later on.
Halberdiers!
And we've got, not sure quite how we did that, but we've managed to flank right round them, hit them in the back. So we're definitely going to take advantage of that.
Yes, General!
And now we have our knights to manage.
Quick march!
I think we'll just come and support the army at this point. That looks like the easiest option. Just bring them around the army and then we can hit the enemy in the back of them.
Ready! Missile infantry! No link! Death to the enemy!
Yeah! Sigmar
Come on,
speaks
Volkmar.
through me. Quickly now.
Understood! Show us the foe! Go! Moving now!
You've got undead to purge Volkmar. Gotta make a move on.
As you say.
By Ulrich's wrath! To battle!
Yeah, this is actually going smoother than the first battle. It's probably because we got proportionally more troops, to be honest. Oh god, what happened to my mortar? Ah, that's annoying. He's put the Shabti right next to it.
Comet! Ready!
I should have
The more cold.
guarded it with something really, never mind. That is an annoying thing about Tomb Kings.
Send this out!
Just kind of plopping on your head.
Halberdiers!
Like a load of Shabti on your head.
Budget! Formation march!
It happens. It's something to get used to.
Marksman!
It's kind of like the way the Skaven just drop pan rats down on you from the middle of nowhere. It's like, where did they come from?
That's on order.
Don't know. Somewhere.
Sigmar guides us! Take position!
Oh well, at least the mortars have survived. So we'll get them back later on. I'll just pull them off the field.
Sigmar preserve us!
At once. We're gonna
They hurt the
hungry.
they hurt the ogres though. I think I'll pull out the ogres as well.
Winding it up.
Great swords! By Ulrich's wrath! No lingering!
And we'll try and get the knights to take the middle point now.
We are Sigmar's heirs! To battle! Conditions acceptable! I Sigmar's will! Go!
I'll just try and kite with these archers because they're going to be rubbish in melee.
Finding range, sir! Formation, march! Yes, General! Yes!
Bring these troops around.
March!
Okay, he's got some spears up here. I didn't know they were there. Never mind.
Position!
Move them back. We'll probably just sit the knights here and, you know, annoy him a little bit. And the archers are... For some reason he's just standing there and letting me shoot him, so I'll take that. That's fine by me.
Aim! We're ready! Standing by!
The guns can't shoot,
Hand
which is a
gunners!
shame.
Crossbowmen!
And to be honest with you, I often favour archers just because the flexibility on their firing line. I mean, guns are great later on when you're shooting monsters and cavalry and whatnot, but earlier on I'm mostly just using archers. And it looks like they're disintegrating. Yep, they're dead. Okay, so I think we'll end this part here, and as I said, we'll continue it straight from where we left off in a few minutes' time. I just want to make sure this part's properly recorded. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and like and subscribe, because it will help my channel a lot, and you'll get immediate notification of whenever I publish any new videos.